So good to have you around. We want to quickly make 3 delicious soup. Yeah, 3 delicious soup. One can quickly make within minutes. 3 delicious soup. Okay, yeah, right here we have beef on the fire. Don't forget we're making 3 delicious meal you can quickly make. We have chicken and some pieces of beef in here. Okay, we'll quickly start. So good to have you around. Thank you so much for joining. Okay, let me quickly, this is on the heat already. Add some seasoning. Let's quickly do some seasoning in here. Seasoning, using chicken seasoning, salt. Then I'll just chop some onion and put inside the chicken. So good to have you around. So good to have you around. Let me see if I have all what I need here on ground. Yes, I have all what I need. Okay. Let me set this onion aside because we're making 3 different soup. Thank you so much for joining. So good to have you around. You're my first customer. So good to have you around. Thank you so much for joining. Okay. Oh, not again. We are making 3 different soup. 3 different soup actually. And I have all this in here. I'm not gonna waste time because I have to pick up the kids in a few minutes time. The reason for this is my first daughter Victoria asked me how she will be able to make several meals at the same time, keep it while in the university. Okay, so I told her she shouldn't worry that I'm gonna make a video, based on that request. So it's actually a request, So Victoria, I'm sure you're gonna see this video, okay, very soon. So right here we have beef, we have chicken in here, and we are going to use this for 3 different soup. Okay, so I've seasoned it with seasoning. You can use any seasoning of your choice. I seasoned it with chicken seasoning, salt, and I just added onion. Then I would like to do small pepper in here, and I'll be very fast. I'll be very fast because I have to pick up Camila and Esther from school. So what I'm doing, I'm just chopping the pepper for the 3 different, 3 different food we are making. Yes, put this aside. This is pepper, and just add a little in here. It will give the chicken a delicious taste. Though it's not gonna be that spicy. It's not going to be super spicy. So good to have you around. Thank you so much for joining. We have to make this within minutes, okay? So let's quickly take care of the tomatoes, then put the pot on the fire. No particular design, okay? No particular design. So we'll just chop this. I'm working on the tomatoes right now. So good to have you around. Thank you for joining. Thank you for sharing. Yeah, just share it if you have any kid that is going to be dependent very soon. Just share this video to that person, okay? Share it to your daughter, to your son. Of course, guys cook a lot nowadays, Yeah, I'm sure you're gonna say yes, you're right. Guys cook a lot nowadays. So I'm just working on the tomatoes. I have about I think it was about 500 grams of tomatoes. So just 2 more. So good to have you around. Yes, I'm going to use, I'm using okra for another soup. I'm using tomatoes for another soup, you know. I'm using bell pepper with tomatoes and champignon, mushroom. Mushroom will go for another soup. So just, you know, sit tight. I need to. I'm stirring this because at times my pot could be so funny. Okay, let me move this one aside and, you know, quickly start the tomatoes. Yeah. Let's bring in the pot. So good to have you around. How are you doing? Yes, thank you so much. You said great idea. Yes, thank you. Okay. I'll clean my list here. Okay. So I'm going to chop the. I've washed this already, but I just put some water inside here, you know, so I can always dip my hands, do some, you know, some cleaning. Yeah. So I don't think I will have that money to tell her, oh, you know what, baby girl, you can go to the eatery and buy food. No, she has to make her food herself. She needs to make her food herself. I will just give her some pots when she's leaving. I'll give her some pots when she's leaving. Maybe 2 pots, you know. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, we have that pot on the fire. Let's do some vegetable oil. This particular one, yes, I'm talking to Victoria right now. This particular one, okay, you can actually use it for your rice. You can use it to eat rice. You can use it to, you know, eat your boiled yam, your boiled beans, you know, your boiled potatoes. When you're in a hurry, just remove it from the freezer, you know, warm it, and it's ready. Yeah, let me chop this with it. Thank you so much for joining. So we have the beef on the fire. Of course, the beef will go into 3 different places to save your time while preparing for lectures. Don't forget, you can actually boil. You can even put fish in here and, you know, steam it. Nothing will happen to the fish. Yeah. Once the oil hot, dropping all this in there. Then this particular one won't really take a lot of time. Yes, I'm almost there, okay? Yes, I'm done with this particular one. So let's start with some onion. That's if it is hot enough. If it is not hot enough, but we can continue. Yeah, you can just continue. Let me move this pepper in here and get this vegetable out. So these are our chopped vegetable. Bringing in the tomatoes. You know, if you want to remove the seed, you can just squeeze it and get the seed out, you know, this way. You just squeeze it, you get most of the seed out by squeezing the tomatoes. Let me put quickly rinse this and take care of other one. Don't forget, we need to make this within minutes. You're making this food within minutes. Okay. Okay, let's quickly move over to the next one. That will be taking care of the next thing. The next thing we need for the soup. This one is just half here. For the sauce, this particular sauce, we will need the pot. The pear? Sorry. We will need the pear, and we'll be adding the baby spinach. Baby spinach. We just fry the tomatoes for a few minutes. Let's start this other one. Let me take care of the mushroom first. So Victoria likes swallow. We love swallow actually. We love swallow. You know, if you ask Esther, apart from my kids saying, oh, they want jollof rice, the next thing you will hear will be one soup from, you know, from Africa. You will hear one soup from Africa that they would like to eat. I would like to eat this. Have fun. You know. I'm just peeling the skin because I've had it inside the fridge for some weeks now. I didn't make any soup this week. I bought it, kept it in the fridge, hoping to cook, but got so busy. Christmas is almost here. Lot of school activities, you know. Okay, let's quickly chop that. Wow, I love this champion. I don't know if you're seeing what I can move it closer. Yeah, perfect. This will go into the next one. Let's bring in the bell pepper. The bell pepper in here. It's actually a sauce. The sauce you can, you know, keep in the fridge or in the freezer. You can keep it in the freezer. You can enjoy your boiled yam with it. You can enjoy your rice. Yes, your rice. If you don't want the regular boring, just tomatoes, you know, tomatoes you make something like this. Yeah, so good to have you around. Thank you so much for joining. This peas, they're actually fresh. Okay, so like to have them in here. Yeah, that reminds me, you can actually enjoy this with your couscous. Okay? Yeah, you can enjoy with your couscous. Okay, yeah, getting there, almost there. I didn't prepare anything. I just got some of this, like the okra. I just got it from the supermarket. Yeah, from the African shop. Few minutes ago, after my class, after my French class, I just stopped by at the African shop, got the okra, and I told her, "Don't. You know what? Don't worry. I'm going to make this video. I'm going to make it. You know, so I don't have to give her money to go to the eatery. What would you do? Would you?" Now things are, even at the end eatery, things are so expensive. So now look for money and cook it yourself. Put it inside the fridge or inside the freezer. I'll take care of that later. The mushroom is not going in here, okay? But how about you? I'm sure you would love to put the mushroom. Mushroom lovers, I'm sure you would like to put the mushroom in here, but we are not putting the mushroom there today. Let me put it upstairs. Chocolate. With the okra. Beautiful. I like to use this plastic because it prevents the vegetable from, pouring on the floor. I like to cover that. But I'd love to fry it, but I want it well cooked. Yeah, the beef is here. We'll do some seasoning right here. Seasoning and salt. Yeah. That reminds me, we have we have seasoning in here, so we are not going to do a lot of seasoning here. Let's bring in the baby spinach so that we don't really. We'll bring in the baby spinach very soon in here. But this one, let's pack it aside, move it aside. Okay, yeah. So that we can use the board to chop some other thing. Bring in some beef, from the pot, from the big pot into the small pot. This is fun. Let's do the baby spinach. I'm not chopping it. It's called baby spinach. That means They are still very, very tender. They're very, very soft and tender. Once it gets into the fire, you know, you won't see it again. Yeah. We stir it, and this particular one is ready. So you can enjoy this with your rice, you know, to avoid that regular stew and tomatoes. The stew with tomatoes, pepper, you know, thin tomatoes. Just enjoy this with your rice, with your couscous. So let's move it aside and start the next one. You know what? I just remembered I have just 2 big pots in the house. So I'm still going to give her, maybe I'll give her just 2 pots too. I'll just give her 2 pots. With that 2 pots, once you finish something like this, you know, just pour it inside where you want to keep it in the fridge or in the freezer. In my own case, we have this. Yeah, we have this. So we just, you know, share them inside the freezer. You see, so beautiful and colorful. Just share it the way you would like to use them. Get this for your rice. When you're back from school, you just take one, enjoy. I have just 2 pots. Yes, 2 pots. You know, so you're not going to feel bored making stew every time. This is good, you know. Yeah, let's start the next one. I'll just pour it in here this way. I have the plate here. I don't need to wash the pot, right? I don't need to wash the pot. I don't need to wash the pot. Yes. Okay. Not wasting much time. Let's get some juice in here and start the soup together. Yeah. I'm getting this from here. I'm sharing the beef too. Oh, you know what I wanted? I wanted to have these pieces of beef in one, you know, in one soup, then have fish in the other. So remind me, please, just remind me what I'm doing. Okay, we are making the second and the third soup right away. The second and the third soup. Okay, that's fine. Second, third. Let's do more juice. All right. It is well seasoned already. Of course, I'm going to add crayfish. You know why we add crayfish? We don't do a lot of seasoning here. You know, we don't do a lot of, so we just add crayfish. I didn't add crayfish in the other one because we used what do they call it? Bell pepper. Okay, I need to set this aside. This particular one we'll use fish. I have fish here, and this one, let's put vegetable oil in here. Oh, this is not vegetable oil, this is palm oil. Let's put palm oil there. Let's bring in the chopped okra and what did they call that one again? You remind me, champion. That's that's mushroom. Oh God, yeah. So let's do the onion in here. Just a little pepper in here and here. Finish the seasoning. Let's just finish the seasoning here and here. Good, good, good. In this particular one will be bitter leaf. I have the bitter leaf washed here. Please, when you're buying this frozen bitter leaf from the supermarket, don't forget to wash it. And when you're washing it, make sure you put it in a running water. If you have to put the bitter leaf inside the bowl like this, make sure you don't, after washing, pour it inside it, because if you're not careful, you'll get some sand down here. Okay, so we are doing bitter leaf right here. I need to cover it. Yeah, bitter leaf there. Quickly stir it. Let me use this one. This is bitter leaf soup. We have blended crayfish. Blended melon. Just bring in the blended melon. This is our blended melon. Blended it before we started. Just put a little water in here to rinse it. And as you can see, this food is almost ready. Just to rinse this. Cover this and allow it to cook while we quickly. This is the fish. In this one is actually ready. But we need to put the vegetable. Because I would like to really encourage Victoria to eat a lot of vegetables. Not because you're in school, you want to now be doing burger, you want to be doing burger, bread and granite, then you drink some gari. Let me chop this before the fish. No. Take a lot of vegetable is very, very good for one's health. This is washed already. I'm using spinach and I got this from our little garden, Yeah, I wanted it dry. Let me just cover it there. Where did I keep the pot in the cover? Let's just cover it. I told her for a few weeks I can deliver some, I can deliver soup to her while in school. Few weeks. After that, she has to take care of herself. What do you think? I'm so excited. Well, a few weeks she will take it. Okay, a few weeks that will be nice. Then it's actually home away from home, it's far from the house. Then I won't encourage her to come to the house every time to get food. I won't do that. That will actually prepare her for her own matrimonial home. What do you think? Yeah, that's what I think. It will help her. So as you can see, this soup is ready. I didn't put too much water. The reason is the vegetable might actually bring water, you know, might bring out its juice. This is ready. The vegetable might bring out a lot of juice, or might not bring, might. Then this one is also ready. Just give it a little stir. It's bitter leaf. Let me now pieces the fish and put in here. So just quickly pieces the fish, debone the fish. And that's food is ready. Yeah, perfect. I didn't put fish here, but I used some pieces of beef. I used some pieces of beef, so I didn't use it's bitter leaf soup in here, and it's ready. Yeah, perfect. Not too bitter. This other vegetable soup is ready. Don't worry, I'll show you how it looks like, okay? So just like what we promised, few minutes to have all this, you know, prepared. Let us know what you think about this video, okay? Yeah, please let us know what you feel about this. We made 3 different soup, 3 different, yeah, soup or sauce, anyhow you want to call it. This is out of the heat right now. Let me quickly put this here. So this is the vegetable with okra. We use beef and beef in here. And this one, we made a sauce, not the regular one, the sauce that okay, of course, I was talking to Victoria. A sauce that Victoria can, you know, can have for, you know, with our rice, yam. This is good to go. It has beef with vegetable. This is actually vegetable, delicious vegetable sauce that you can have. Okay, you can even have it with you can have it with your semo, you know, it's delicious. And right here, the last but not the least is bitter leaf soup. So you're not going to be bored with just stew, with just vegetable. Oh, okay, all of them are vegetable actually. Okay, so you have all this. Thank you so much for your encouragement. Thank you so much for watching. So we made bitter leaf soup here. Thank you so much. God bless you. God bless you. So good to have you around, and thank you for your advice. Thank you for all the beautiful comments we get every day. God bless you. So this is bitter leaf soup with beef and fish. Very, very easy to make, so you're not going to be hungry. Mommy is not around, nobody to make food. This is stew vegetable soup with okra and spinach. This is actually bitter leaf soup, so you're going to have it bitter. You know, bitter but sweet. At the end of it is sweet. Okay, remember what we said? Okra, there's mushroom in here, and chicken. You know, there's still beef there, so it's not really gonna be boring. Okay, And this particular one, I've actually packaged them, okay? I'm still going to pack the other ones. Let me just go pick up Camilla and Esther from school. This looks beautiful. You know, you can just enjoy this with rice. Put them in the freezer and enjoy. Yeah. It looks so beautiful and colorful, right? Oh, okay. So no more boring. No more boring soup, no more boring stew, okay? Thank you so much. I got to go pick up your people. Thank you and see you in our other video. God bless you. Thank you so much for subscribing. If you're just joining, if you're just subscribing, Eka Fam loves food. Thank you so much. Do have a beautiful day. Thank you. Bye.